Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thanks for joining me today for voting video number. I'm not sure, so it'll be in the title. So I didn't look at what number I'm on now. So anyway, I want to do a quick voting video on something about the phenomenon. So it's not going to be on a particular change that I've seen or that someone mentioned or something I came across. So we're going to do a voting video today on whether you believe that people are shifting at different times. So basically what I'm talking about is someone still sees Febreze with B-R-E-E-Z-E, or someone still sees OxyClean as O-X-Y, clean, instead of O-X-I. Like, until it's brought to their attention that is different, or they notice it themselves, I believe, and from what I've been experiencing and from what I'm hearing from people, like someone says, oh, last week it just changed from Jiffy to Jif. Well, it changed like 2013 for me, so 10 years ago, but they're saying it just changed last week. I 100% believe, and from what I've experienced and what I've been hearing from people, that people that we're all, I don't know, shifting at different times or whatever, taking the download. There's so many different concepts and different ways of thinking about this. But so go ahead and thumb up if you agree with me that people are still seeing things the way we remember them 6, 7, 8 years ago. The old way. They haven't taken the update, or they haven't been told that it's different now, and they're seeing it the old way. I've always believed, from all the research that I've done, that you can have two people standing in front of Men's Warehouse. One sees W-E-A-R-H-O-U-S-E, and the other W-A-R-E-H-O-U-S-E, and one sees W-E-A-R-H-O-U-S-E. One sees wear, like wear your clothes, and the other sees warehouse, like regular warehouse spelling. I honestly believe that they can stand there and both see two different things. Unless someone mentions something or points something out and somehow it comes up the fact that, you know, the spelling of it is getting mentioned somehow or something. But if there's no mention of what the spelling is or anything, they're seeing two different things. I honestly believe that that's what's happening. So thumbs up if you agree with me, thumbs down if you don't. So that'll be number 1 in the comment is a thumb up, and number 2 in the comment will be a thumb down. So I really wanted to do this voting video today because to me this has always been happening. This is what I've been experiencing since March 2016 when I started covering the Mandela Effect, started doing these voting videos. This is what I've seen, and from what people have been telling me. Like, Febreze just changed 2 weeks ago. Well, it changed in March 2016 for me. For you, it changed last week. Today's June 11th, 2023. So that's it. That's the voting video today. I also wanted to talk about a couple synchronicities. Had a really cool synchronicity today. There's a song that I heard last month that I've been putting on every once in a while since. And I don't think I had ever heard it before. I heard another song by Miguel, but I hadn't heard Sure Thing. I can't remember the other song, but I heard another song from him around 2010 when the Sure Thing song came out. But anyway, I was going to put on the song. I was leaving the house and I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to put on the song. But then I started going, I don't want to put on YouTube. I don't want to mess with the Bluetooth and set it all up. So I'll just put on the radio. I turn on the radio. I never hear this song on the radio. It's from 2010 by a guy named Miguel. I turn on the radio and the station that's on says, moving up the top 40 charts, a 13-year-old song by Miguel, Sure Thing, starts playing. I wanted to hear the song. I left the house. I wanted to put on the song, and it just goes for me. I mean, crazy synchronicity. Now, some people will say, oh, that's just a coincidence. Moneybags, that's just a coincidence. Yeah, if that's what it is for you, then that's fine. But to me, I'm feeling some type of connection with the universe. I'm in the flow. Like, this is happening every day. I know others of you are experiencing this. It's an incredible experience to be feeling like you're just connected to things. It's like these synchronicities are crazy. So the other day, my daughter and I are driving along in the car, and she's got control of the radio with her Bluetooth, and it started to get staticky. I'm like, let's put on the radio. So then I switch off the station for the little thing in the cigarette lighter, and I put on the radio, and the song picks up right where we left off on her Spotify. I was like, whoa, what is going on here? This stuff happens daily. Some people think that it's just a matter of coincidence, but I don't. To me, there's a rhyme and a reason. It's connection. You're in tune with the universe. That's how I feel. I mean, I've been talking about these synchronicities for a long time, and they're off the charts lately. So anyway, we got that. And then the one last thing I want to talk about, I noticed someone in the community has been coming down on other people because they don't agree with their theories on what's going on. I mean, we're not all going to agree. Everyone's got their theories. People don't believe in my theories change. I mean, I thought it was a consciousness shift because I was expecting a consciousness shift. 2011, 2012, I was doing videos on a coming consciousness shift and a shift from the age of believing to knowing, from the age of Pisces into Aquarius and all that stuff I was talking about. I felt like it happened. I felt like the consciousness shift in humanity happened when I started experiencing the Mandela Effect. But then again, some of my research, I'll be researching something and then I'll go back to it and it's different. Like I see things not in front of me, the letters like change like in front of me, but something I read and then 10 seconds later I go back and it's changed. This happened a few years ago while I was researching. So, I've seen stuff like that. It almost feels sometimes like there's little demons at a quantum computer. They're just editing reality. Like we have one reality and they're editing it because I can't explain the reality residue. If you want to believe we were on that Earth, now we're on this Earth. We were in the Sagittarius arm, now we're in the Orion spur. If that's the case, why is all the reality residue here? Why do we have all the reality residue? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, which was never said by Mr. Rogers. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. But if you go watch Johnny Carson or Jimmy Fallon or the other comedian, I can't think of his name right now, Eddie Murphy, they all come through the door singing it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Why couldn't any three of them get it right? How come none of them could get it right here? So, I don't know if the consciousness shift thing that I always thought it was works with that. Leave your comments down below. Give me your best explanation for the reality residue. We were on that Earth, now we're on this Earth. That doesn't make any sense. If we were on this Earth, then it was always a beautiful day in this neighborhood, and people shouldn't all be saying the neighborhood. And all the other thousands of examples of reality residue shouldn't be here. So to me, that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of rant on that for a minute. That's about it. Please vote if you think that people are still seeing what they always knew until it gets pointed out to them, until I know that this is what I've experienced. I'm 100% sure of that. You wouldn't have people coming to you if everything changed on March 29th, 2015 for everybody. There was a shift for everything and everybody. Then we wouldn't have people saying, oh, last month I just saw the movie and they said that. They said, hello, Clarice. No, dude, it's never said hello, Clarice. So, and I found out about that, I don't know, 6 years ago. So how could you watch it last week and it didn't say that last week? But that's what they heard. 100%. That's what they heard last week. So I don't know. We're all shifting at different times. I've always thought that. It's just I've been seeing a lot of information talking about, how there was a point in time where things changed. No, that's not what we're experiencing with this phenomenon. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of ramble on about that for a minute. That's about it. Hope you're all doing well. There'll be more videos coming. Been inspired a little bit to put out some videos. I really miss the communication, the comments down below with everybody. That's one thing that's always kept me going. And during one of those most difficult times in my life, when I was just seeing things change all around me, like March, April 2016, I had all of you. So as much as hundreds of you have told me how much I was there for you, doing videos and making you feel better, you were all there for me as well. So this is, a mutual thing here going on. So that's it. Go create the reality that you want. I'll be back with everybody soon.